a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, or Rage in the Cage, Canis in Uranus, the only thing that matters, which means he's gotta beat the game in the middle of the ring. And he has a $2 for a wife. I was the greatest wrestler in history. Nobody ever walked out of an arena without saying, God, Ric Flair put on a show tonight. Holy, he did it all. Come out here and let's see what the Nature Boy has got for you.
I guess you didn't see what he tweeted. Well, he tweeted out last night about the fact that TNA has always given the knockouts shine. They didn't need a revolution. He said nobody really cared about WWE divas until the NXT girls started, getting hot, and people got mad about that.
Really? Oh, I mean, was this yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Welcome to NXT Talk. We talk NXT, episode 2. Hi, Jay.
NXT.
Yes, testify, my brother. Testify. Yeah, we're in the show with Matt Hardy. Well, I don't know, but you know what? Just let's get into that now.
No, we can do that during the news part.
Okay.
We don't have to do that now.
Right, but the reason I say it, because I don't want nothing to spoil our main event with the Iron Woman match. That's how
Well, it won't spoil.
Okay. All right, if you say so. So, Jay, did you enjoy the show overall before we actually get into each match? Did you enjoy it?
To quote one Daniel Bryan, yes.
So, if you had to grade it, an A or A?
I would give it a double A.
Double A. Oh, see, if I would give it an A, I would give it an A90. People are like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, what the hell's an A90?
Well, it's like a low A. It's an A, but it's like 90.
It's a borderline B.
Okay, 95. Shit. So, I didn't really like the first match. I liked it, but I was like, okay, maybe the second match stole the show for me. Well, as far as the tag matches. Yeah. Because I really enjoyed the second one more than the first one. You know what? Let's just get into these matches, because yeah, we are excited for NXT. When we are excited for a WWE show besides NXT.
Whoa! I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
This is not a WWE show. This is an NXT show.
Well,
there is a difference.
Okay. WWE, the brand, but different. What am I trying to say? Like different brands. Okay, when we excited for one brand and their company, the NXT. There you go. I'm sorry, because we is not including Raw. Ugh. Okay, or SmackDown.
And for the sake of this conversation, I know how you always say SmackDown doesn't exist. Well, the main roster doesn't exist when it comes to this right here.
Oh, I like that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get energy. Long day. First match. Do you even have the car up? You had the car up? No.
I got it all from memory. No card in my.
Really? See.
It's all coming off.
He likes it, huh?
I say it's all coming off the dome.
Off the dome. Not the Superdome, brother.
Yeah.
Superdome, brother. Good God. Alright, so the first match.
First match up was one Finn Balor, Samoa Joe versus Scott. Versus the Brainbusters. The new Brainbusters. Dash and Dawson.
Yeah, it was the first match, because in that order we had the Divas match, right? We had
Yeah, we had Oscar and Dana Brooke going first.
right, and totally opposite.
Yeah.
Well, actually, this was Jay's booking actually, so he was kind of close. I'm not taking credit for that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like I said before we started recording, is the matches for the most part they go in order, it's just they reversed.
yeah. Well, he was half right. Remember, I always said that you always right. Now
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm wrong.
yes. But the show overall was good. But okay, matches. So
Yeah.
Finn versus the new Arn Anderson. But anyway,
Yeah.
what
Versus Blue Lions.
what did you think of the match? Like,
I
what was your
mean,
favorite parts?
well, I like how they kind of build it up, built it up where where Finn Balor gets hurt, and that becomes like the overall storyline with the rest of the tournament. I like how they kind of set that up
Yeah, cause when he did that what was it, like a chop to the knee? That's what you call it, right?
like a chop block.
Yeah, chop block. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he did that, I was like, oh, they won in this match. I mean, we already knew they was winning,
Well, exactly. I mean,
but it was like, okay, now it's like now it was like now, okay, I thinking they win the whole tournament. Well, you said they was gonna win the whole tournament, but I
yeah.
was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, they won the whole tournament. Like when I saw, I was like, oh gosh. I was like, poor Jason and Gable. But anyway,
Yeah, well, we'll get to that.
okay. But I like the match. I mean, that's the if I had to say my least favorite match, it would be this one. I don't know. I don't know if it was just me like I was coming from school too, but I don't know if it was just me like, okay. Maybe because I was expecting the women's match first, I guess. I don't know. It was just like, okay, it was a good match.
Yeah, cause I mean,
Nothing
yeah,
against it.
I don't know. Maybe it's because the fact that they never wrestled against each other, so it was kind of it wasn't as tight, I guess.
Yeah, it was. I don't know because the second match it just blew that one away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did.
And it was just like, and then because I think I said last show was like, oh, who really care about that match? But
Well, remember, I just kind of skipped over it altogether.
yeah, you
So,
did. I was going for Jason and them. But I was just like, okay. In my mind, I'm just like, okay. It's like whatever. But
yeah,
they changed my mind completely, and I'm gonna compare them to somebody later, and you might agree or you might disagree. But
yeah.
with Finn Balor, it's one of my friends told me a while ago. He said they need to change his finisher move. What do you think about that?
What, the coup de grace?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
The
as I like
stomp.
to as like I like to refer to it as the super double stomp.
Yeah, they was like he needs to change it. I guess it doesn't fit his character. I don't mind it, but it's like,
I mean, I like the coup de grace in a sense because when he do it, it make me think of Kevin Sullivan for some reason. But
mm,
that's a whole nother thing. So. But I mean, yeah, and we'll get into to that later too about people changing their finisher. But yeah, I mean, for right now, it works, especially with the whole combination of Samoa Joe doing the what
bra-
was it called?
is it a brain buster?
It's a brain buster, but they call it the muscle buster.
Oh
That's what
well, I was close.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to remember what they called it. That's
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it for all intents and purposes, it is a brain buster, but they call it muscle buster.
Oh well, the
But
muscle buster hurt Natty's husband. Yeah,
yeah. Surprised
unfortunately.
they still let him do it, but
Yeah.
um, but I mean, I like that combination of him setting it up with the muscle buster and then Finn finishing it off with the coup de grace. So you know,
Hmm. And you know what? Can you remember? I was kept saying like he turning, Joe is turning,
yeah,
and I was like, okay, he turning, and then I looked at the trophy. I was like, I don't think he's turning tonight. That's a big ass trophy.
well,
I don't know.
well, I mean that Andre the Giant trophy was pretty big too.
Right, but this one that was like whoosh, like bigger, and then I forgot to tell you they did say Cody Rhodes and them was going to announce the winner too. So I was like,
True.
oh, maybe they wasn't. going to do. But
we'll get to that when you know.
okay, but
If
the other two dudes, they
Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard.
pretty much they. The only thing I like about them is they theme music for some reason. I don't know. Like I don't. They. You remember that tag team and on the main roster? I cannot remember their names, but one of them died though. One was a
Just
hillbilly. He had like a vest on with a crazy like an ugly face. I don't think he was watching this era. Though. He had like a ugly face. It was a tag.
he had an ugly. Wait, you talking about Trevor Murdoch and
Yes. I don't know the other one name. Cage or something.
Lance Cade.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah, I was talking about. They remind me that in like they could be cousins. You know, like just a teeny bit. That's what they remind me of.
Wait, but one of them died?
I think so. Didn't one of them die?
I don't know.
I think one of them died from a seizure.
And I want to put that on them if they still alive.
His name Lance Cage, right? Let me just Google that real quick. I'm sorry.
Lance Cade. Cade, C-A-D.
Okay. I think he did that. I'm sorry if he didn't.
Yeah.
I thought he died. Hold on. Yeah, he did that. Hold on. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold on. I'm looking. Yeah, he died 2010.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, cause I think he had a seizure or something. I'm not, but anyway, rest in peace. But yeah, that's what they remind me of in a way. I mean, I might be the only one who thinks that, but
Yeah, because I mean, I think the more popular resemblance is everyone thinks that they look like the Brainbusters, Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, especially Dawson. Scott Dawson looks like a young Arn Anderson circa 1989.
Orange is like, look at my twin. But yeah, it was.
Hey, look at his son.
Well, I was trying to be nice, but yeah, that would he. Yeah, okay, if R. Anderson was in today's era, that probably would be him.
Yeah, that's probably who he would be right there, Scott Dawson.
Yeah, but what was the second match?
Actually, before we move on, I just wanted, because we were talking about interests. Right now, and this is overall company WWE, brand wise, Finn Balor has the best entrance of everybody.
You mean in the company right now? Just
in the company right now.
You don't like Sheamus' entrance?
What the hell? Sheamus. We not talking about them.
I was doing one of the DJ moves where he said something. We both like paused. What did he say? He said something about Camera. She was like the best divas.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I just had to get you again. I'm sorry. Yeah. Check out our Raw recap or review with DJB. That's our special guest. Hilarious man. Good chat. But yeah, the entrance. You said Finn Balor, right?
Finn Balor has the best entrance company wide, in my opinion.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he does. I mean, but I'm biased when it comes to the Undertaker. But yeah, you're right.
Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not counting. I'm not counting Taker. Taker entrance is Taker's entrance, but I'm talking about right now of current full-time stars. Finn Balor has the best.
Yeah, for the men, yeah. For the women, who do you think had the best entrance?
For the women,
the only reason I would say this is more for like the kids. I would say Bayley, just because the atmosphere that she get, like the whole colorful. I mean, I'm not including when Sasha Banks came to the ring, NXT Takeover. I'm not including that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about in general wise.
Yeah. But like you say, but Bayley's entrance is more for the kids. I'm talking about overall for everybody.
Right.
Because if you notice, it's like everybody is on cue, just like Finn Balor is at the spots when it hits the high notes. Everybody's on cue with that. It's like everybody gets involved with his entrance.
Right. No. I'm not talking about the dudes now. I was talking about women. Yeah, I say
Yeah.
he has the best one overall. But I was like
Yeah.
trying to go to the women, like
Oh,
picking
okay.
two
Okay.
sides. No. Oh hell no, no. I'm saying for the men, yeah, he beats that. Like that's all him. Matter of fact, did you see the 24? Remember I text you? Did you watch that?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll
Oh
probably
yeah.
watch it this weekend. I'll
Okay,
probably watch
yeah, it was good. Like I was tearing over here. Yeah, I was tearing up a little. Yeah,
it.
it was. I'm a chick. Yeah, but anyway,
Well. I mean,
it
well, you
was.
could be like Ric Flair too.
You know what? We had this conversation before.
Yeah.
We had this conversation before. Damn, but yeah, cause I think Bayley might have like the best for the women right now. I don't count the Bellas coming. You can't live, but you can't. No, I don't count that. No, sorry, Peter. I don't count that.
Well, I would throw Becky Lynch by herself with because she was her interest is almost like the female Edge.
Hmm.
You know how
She
she
got
comes,
one.
but you don't get to see that much anymore because she's part of a 3-person group now.
Yeah, it's no more PCP. Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
BP. Shit, what is it? What is it called now? NCB.
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 That's yeah,
ABC. NBC.
yeah,
ABC. Whatever.
yeah,
Whatever. They just substitute Paige for Natalia.
yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah. Oh, back to this match. Wait a minute. No, we was going to the second match, right?
Yes, second match was one Jason Jordan and Gable
Gable.
versus the War Machine Rhino and Baron Corbin.
Okay, before we actually get into this match.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm a fan of Jason Jordan now. At first, I didn't pay him no mind. He was like, okay, he's good. He's really good in the ring. I didn't pay him no mind. After I saw this match, I'm like, God, he is like the Black Kurt Angle of this generation.
Well, if Kurt Angle and Shelton Benjamin had a son, he would be Jason Jordan.
He's like my new favorite down there. Gable, he alright.
Well. Actually, I think Gable kind of stole the show, in a sense. Jason Jordan is good. I agree with you about Jason Jordan, but in a sense, Gable stole that show.
Right. I was gonna get into that, but I was saying like one of my favorites now is Jason Jordan. Gable, he's good, but
Yeah.
he still got grow on me. But I like Jason Jordan now. I'm like he's like the new Kurt Angle in a way, without the the wife and the angry pain pills,
Yeah.
but
and not doing suicide moonsaults.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh well, I don't think he'll ever do that.
I hope not. But go watch SmackDown. You will see, or Raw back in the day. You will see what Jay talking about. But yeah, the getting the match. This was I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, right. Well, the NXT universe enjoyed it as well.
Do not call them the universe. Jeez, don't do that.
The NXT fans.
Thank you. Good God. Ugh. I was not planning to say that tonight, Jay. Ugh. Don't do that to them. Ugh.
Okay.
But the match. I'm trying to remember. Okay, didn't I say I was going for Jason? Yeah, I said I was going for Jason and Gable.
Yeah, and I was kind of on the fence. I couldn't. I mean, I picked Jason and Gable to win, but I was kind of 50-50 on my pick.
I didn't want to see Rhino. Don't get me wrong. I like Rhino. I don't want to see him and Baron Corbin win. And I'm like, when they won, I'm just like, ugh.
I like Rhino circa late 90. Because he came in 99 in ECW, so circa 99 to like maybe 2005. After that, I stopped caring about Randall.
It was, I mean, I don't. He's one of them people who's like, you like him or you don't. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, I can put up with him or you can't. And then they tag him with
Corbin.
Yeah, Corbin. I just call him Corbin. He don't get that much out of me, no, because he don't give me that much. So, but
well, I'm gonna say this. I don't, because Gable is short. I mean, he's like maybe like 6'1", maybe.
Do he
If that,
remind you? I'm sorry. Do he remind you of what's that dude you used to be with Paul London? Oh my God, oh my God, Brian.
Brian Kendrick,
Yes. Do he remind?
aka Eva Marie's trainer.
Pretty much. Yes. And Spanky. Yeah. Do do you do you do you see like him in the
Who Gable?
Gable and yeah, a little bit? No, it's just me.
Well, because I didn't see a lot of Brian Kendrick, so
Him and Paul London tore the shit up in the SmackDown.
I mean, I probably have to go back and look
I
at it.
probably was the only one watching, but if you go check their matches out, they had some good matches, and they was champs for a long ass time. Like they was fun to watch. Like you said, how the Dudleys is fun, entertaining to watch. They was fun to watch in the ring. Like they just don't give them the microphone, but just you know what I mean. Like they like the Hardys in a way, but not with the you know what I mean. Like
I was gonna say the Usos.
better than the Usos in my opinion.
No, I was gonna say just just let them in the ring, but don't put a mic in front of them.
You know what? No, because I like the Usos when they first came in the WWE. I like how they first came in. Yo, I'm Jay and whoever the other one is, and I think they had Tamina with it. Like I like that whole blackish thuggish promo. Like yeah, I'm here. Yeah, we here. Yeah, boo boo boo. And then after that, I just don't remember nothing. Huh?
No, I was saying. No, I was agreeing with you.
Oh. But yeah. Oh. Okay, how did we get on this topic? I don't know. We always do this. I don't know. But
well, we was comparing Brian Gable to Brian Kendrick.
Yeah. Oh, but go back to you said something about Corbin and
Yeah, no, what I was gonna say was, I mean, I always know, we know now I'm calling him Kendrick. We know Gable is short, right? But when him and Corbin would fight, he looked extra short because of the fact that Corbin is 6'8". And it was like, but at the same time, he kind of towered over Jason Jordan too. I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, he looks extra tall.
All of them, like everybody in the ring. Okay, was he in the ring?
Jason Jordan is not that short. He's not short, but he looked like he towered over him too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he just made everybody look like a midget.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, little people, but yeah. No, because
he made everybody look like Hornswoggle.
Oh, Hornswoggle. Oh, he on cloud nine right now, huh? But yeah, cloud now, Hornswoggle. Respect, man, respect. Yeah. See you in 30 days. Oh.
Never.
But
anyway.
Yeah, NXT talk. Well, go ahead.
Yes. But no, I mean, it's just the fact that he towered over all. He was the tallest one in there, but the chemistry that him and Gable had was good, I thought.
Yeah, I like that. I think you said this before. They remind you of. I think you said
Team Angle.
Yeah, and I was like, they do. They like the new version of them. I hate kind of comparing people to other people, but it's a compliment in this situation. So
yeah, like, just like it's a compliment of saying that Dawson and Dash look like remind me of the Brainbusters. It's a compliment same here where Gable and Jordan remind me of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas.
Yeah, I mean they good. I mean I'm looking forward for them to next week's NXT. Oh. I might do instead of me watching Raw live. I mean I watch it because of you and Twitter, but if I don't watch it live, I'm going to watch NXT live now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that as well.
It's more entertainment, and it's only an hour, so it's like okay, yep. It's very refreshing. And at least when we watch, because I don't know, like, because I could watch Raw on the Hulu. I gotta go ask somebody to use their account, but I can watch it on Hulu. I could like watch on DVR. But if I don't watch Raw live, I will watch NXT like one or the other. But I know we do our Raw review on Tuesdays, but I was thinking about that because Raw just gave me a headache. And someone
yeah, well, that's not hard to do, but
I know, I know, but we'll get to that later. But back to the match. Sorry,
Okay.
y'all.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a. I mean, the crowd. It was a. I was surprised the fact that because okay, Jason Jordan and Gable supposed to be the heels in this, right?
Yeah, everybody hates Corbin that bad to turn them faces. This one night.
Yeah, but I thought it was weird because I was like, okay, it was almost like a double turn in a sense.
And no, when okay, you know how they have Cena matches, and when you have a heel like Seth on their chair, it's like that with Corbin. It's not really
Okay.
Rhino. It's more him. It's like when I forget did he go against Bull one time, and then they turn. I think Bull was the
Yeah.
heel, and it's the crowd, the NXT crowd will turn you face by accident. And you be like, especially you don't watch every week, you be like, what the hell? Ain't they heels? But the
Yeah.
crowd just turn you. They remind me that crowd remind me when they do the Cena on the main roster a little bit. I shouldn't compare them, but I'm just saying how
Yeah.
they
No. I get what you're saying.
yeah, like how they turn them. But yeah, they supposed to be the
But it
heels.
but it was a but that crowd was strictly Jordan and Gable, support,
Best
which
tag
which
team
was
match
which was a
of the
good.
night, yes.
And yeah, I agree with that.
For me, best tag team
Yeah.
match of the night. They should have won, but that's just my own
Yeah.
personal thing. But you know what? Maybe around WrestleMania, I could see them as champions. But I would like to see I know we're going to topic, but I would like to see Big Cass and oh my god, I can never remember his name.
Enzo Amore.
Enzo Amore, yeah, him. I would like to see them champions before they go to the main roster. You know, what I mean, I would like. I mean, I know people say, oh, just because you like them, they shouldn't be champions, but just get them to run with the champions. I don't know, or if you don't give them the champions when they go to the main roster, give them the shot of New Day or whoever's champion at that period of time. I
Yeah.
mean, I know certain people don't need the belt, like Piper and other people. You said, they don't need the main belt, but for
Yeah.
them, give them the titles because they never gave the Wyatts the titles.
Nope.
Harper and
Harper and
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah, I mean, just do something with them. But with Jason and Gable, I could see them champions by I'm gonna say next year. I mean, I could if they. I mean, they're really good in the ring. I mean,
Yeah.
they click in the ring with each other, and I'm glad he had. Then he had a partner at first.
Who?
I think he had a partner at first, and he beat him. I don't know. I can't remember. It
Yeah.
seemed like he had a partner, and he was looking for a partner, and Gable just kept picking with him. That's how they got together, I believe.
Yeah, they got together reminded me of how Austin and Brian Pillman became the Hollywood Blondes back in the day, where they kind of just got thrown together and then it clicked and then it blew up,
Oh
where,
yeah.
where it just started working.
Hmm.
And that's how they kind of remind me of.
Right, but with them, they kind of built it up in a way because he was looking for a
Yeah,
partner, and I mean, no, I get what you're saying, but it's like they would do segments with them for a while,
yeah,
and then he finally said yes, Jason Jordan. He finally said,
yeah.
okay, cool, yeah, yeah, but
But yeah, I think a lot of people was upset at the fact that Rhino and Corbin won this match.
it's not really Rhino they're upset
No, no,
about.
no, they was just upset the fact that it don't have nothing to do with them hating Corbin. I'm just saying people they wanted Jordan and Gable to win the match. Period.
Oh yeah, I did too. I was like, why they ain't win? But I mean,
So then you have a finals with no real tag team. It's just two makeshift tag teams thrown together that's in the finals for a tag team tournament.
right.
But we'll get to the finals when we get there.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Do you remember the end of the match? I thought Gable had them. Did he do like a roll up or something? Did,
I remember him doing what did he did the
he
he rolled him up, but then they rolled again and he caught him with a bridge suplex.
yeah, I was like, holy crap! I was like,
And once again, the whole height differential thing came into play because it's like, how the hell did he do that when he's that much smaller?
yeah, man, I don't know. Oof, I really enjoyed the match. Like you know what, they made Corbin look important in this match. Like
Yeah,
how like I know we not really talking about the main roster. Like how Daniel Bryan made certain people or CM Punk how they make certain people look important.
Yeah.
Or I get one step farther. How Owens and forgive me. What's his name? Don't tell me his name. Sami Zayn. And, against John Cena. They made his matches more relevant.
Yeah.
So it's like it really sometimes it really depends on that one person can make anybody have a good match.
Because if you think about it, Rhino didn't. I mean, he was involved in it
But
a
not
lot,
really.
but he wasn't the legal man a lot.
Yeah, nah, he
It,
was.
it, it was more Corbin that kind of carried their side of it.
Right, because I guess they trying to build Corbin up, and I'm just like, what else can you do with him right now? You know what I mean? It's like I understand it's a tag team classes, they put their differences aside, but after this, what do you do with some of them guys in NXT?
I don't know, but they'll figure it out.
I hope so. I mean,
Because this is NXT we're talking about. We're not talking about that other side. We're talking about NXT. They figure it out. They. Because I think after this, we might see Jordan and Gable challenging what's the
the
what's the tag?
Vaudevillains.
Yeah, the Five Villains for the NXT tag team
Ain't they,
titles.
but ain't they still beefing with they call him Barbie Dog. They be, do you ever hear that chant Blake and Murphy?
Yeah,
Like, let's go Barbie. I was like, what the
yeah.
hell? I was dying. At first I was like, hold up, they not talking about Leslie Bliss though. They not talking about her. I was like, oh
No, we're
crap.
talking about
They
him.
talking
Yeah.
about him. I was like, I love this. This crowd is hilarious. I love the
But yeah, but I think after they finish that up with Blake and Murphy, I think they'll who's ever the tag team champions out of those two is who Jordan and Gable will
Vaudevillains.
feud
They
with.
they keeping them built. Well, I could see Gable and them versus them sooner or later. I can see them. I mean,
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. I would like that. The match overall was really good. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
I think my results didn't came true, but it was
Well, actually, no. Actually, your pick. Well, no,
no,
you're right.
your pick came true.
No, my pick didn't come true. Cause like I said, I picked Jason and
Oh yeah, we picked
Gable.
them
I
against
just
Dawson.
I just said there's a possibility that
he
I
beat
kind of hedged my bet. I hedged my bet on that one.
Okay,
But I take it as a loss because I did want Jordan and Gable to win. I'll
yes,
take it as
that was a nice tag team match, and it was different, and they gave them time, and the crowd was investing in it, and it drew me in. Like, I don't know
yeah.
if you realize I wasn't really on Twitter that much. I was texting you, but I was into the show more than I was into Twitter.
Well, I was too.
That's a good sign
Exactly.
when we talk about Mondays. It's different. But anyway, um the third match. What was the third match?
The third match
Can't remember.
was
Was it
the debut of one Asuka versus the Total Diva Dana Brooke.
Dinah Brooke? That's how she sound. Dinah
Yeah.
Brooke. Like, I sound like I'm stopped up all the time because I have sinus. She sound real stopped up. But but yeah, this I forgot what I put on Twitter. I overall
hmm
I enjoyed the match.
I did too.
Win or lose, I enjoyed it. Dana Brooks took that match like a pro.
Well, a lot of people they seem to be impressed with Dana Brooke. Kind of holding her own against Asuka.
Yeah, it was good. Like, cause like the whole thing was like she gonna kill you. Yeah, but
Yep.
it was like how though. My thing was like how she's gonna kill her, and she took them bumps like a man. I give her kudos for that.
Yeah.
That it was a nice match, and I like how what's her name, Asha.
Asuka.
Oscar. Did I say it last year? I think I pronounced her name wrong last year. Oscar. I like how she mocked Dana Brooke.
Yeah, with her entrance.
I'm a fan of Dana Brooke, but I will give that credit. Like, it was,
Asuka was having fun in that match.
she really was, and them kicks, man. Woof. Good
Yeah.
God. And di- what did she do to her arm?
I don't know what the hell that move. I don't know what to call that.
Her and Bayley with the arm tonight, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
That's the main event. But
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
was like,
I don't know what that was.
I was like, what the? I was like, okay, I'm liking it, but yeah, somebody gonna have a no shoulder. But
Yeah.
She.
We'll talk about that later too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was trying to remember. You know how long this match was? Was this match
I mean, what was it? Maybe about a
10
good
minutes?
15 minutes.
It said, hold on, I'm looking. I'm gonna look right now. I could be wrong. Yeah, it say 10 minutes and 28 seconds, if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
okay.
Wait a minute, hold up. Time out. Was Apollo Crews match really was 5 minutes? No,
No.
no. Oh, maybe nah. I'm looking at Wikipedia, so it might be
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, don't
Okay.
trust that.
I know, but some say 10 minutes, and then something says, what was 5 minutes? I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't.
Whatever. Anyway, but no, the match was good. I like how Dana Brooks, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, she was smiling.
Yeah, and then she slapped Oscar, which was a big mistake.
I was just like, oh god.
And that sinister smile that she had on her face was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. And God, I can't wait to get to the main event. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're gonna get
We
there.
are very excited for this show. Like we enjoyed it. We don't know
Yeah.
what next time we're gonna enjoy a show.
A,
We're gonna
a,
enjoy
a
NXT.
very good 2.5 hours.
Yeah, very good. No complaints. I mean, you know me with the first tag team, but it's overall still good though.
I mean, when you have a lot of the whole card is good, and the only subpar-ish match is the opening match, which was still a good match. Then you watched a good show.
True, true, true. But I'm trying to see what else. Oh, what did Emma do in that match at the end? Did she like?
Well, the fact that see, because Emma tried to be slick when Oscar was on the outside, and she like tucked her feet into the apron, and Dana Brooke
Oh
hit her.
yeah.
So when she tried to interfere again, and she got hit, and then she won the match. At the end, when Oscar got the ring, and she went to walk up the ramp, you know how she was doing that smile, and she turned back and she walked over to Emma, and Emma standing there like, "Please don't hurt me."
Also, like, yeah, I'm the bitch. I'm the bitch. Yeah.
So I'm gonna see you next.
Yeah, it was hilarious, and also I love her color scheme. I like that.
She was very Ultimate Warrior ish.
Yeah, yeah. At first I was thinking Ric Flair. I was like, nah, we're gonna leave that to Eva Marie. So
Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta leave it to her.
Miss Redhead, but
Yeah, Oksana 2.0.
the only reason I'm gonna agree with you because I like even numbers. I have a thing with even numbers. Shit. I don't know why. I like even numbers. And episode 2 of NXT is even number. Hey, but um, good match by them.
Yes.
It didn't disappoint. Some people
Nope.
say, "Oh, she gonna crush her." Yeah, she crushed her, but I like how they did it with her. You know what I mean? It was a build up.
But Dana Brooke got some good licks in.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she did. Yeah, she did. Like I was just like, okay. I was thinking like, okay, you got these licks in, but keep doing them. Like don't stop.
I mean, in somewhat way, it was a glorified squash match in a sense. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, she Dana Brooke got some good licks in, but it was more of a display of what Oscar could do and what she will do as she continues when she continues along in NXT.
Okay, this is probably like a bad comparison, but bear
Okay.
with me. I didn't watch the Japan show at the end, but when Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston,
Okay.
would it can is it something like that? But no, like what?
No, no,
Okay,
because
so
Kofi didn't have no offense in
okay,
that.
love him out. Okay, because I didn't
Yeah.
watch. Okay, I need to watch that. But okay, love him out. Okay,
Yeah.
but the Dana Brooks match, I enjoy both of them. I want to see more with them. But
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I think she'll fight Emma next.
no, I know Emma, but I would like to see her in another match with her. I mean, not soon, but like another built up, like part 2, and
Yeah.
maybe I'm a Dana Brooks fan now, but maybe Dana win by cheating in a one-on-one. You know, like a one. You know, what I'm saying they have like a little
Yeah.
series of matches. I would like to see.
Yeah, like a like a little mini feud.
Yeah,
So
like you remember? Well, we're not supposed to say his name. I'm just gonna say Booker T. 3 out of 5 series for the United States champion. Remember that feud?
It was
Yeah, that. But something like
still one of my favorite feuds of all time.
yeah, man when he took that dive over the. But anyway, um, but yeah, that good, never good match. Enjoyed it.
Yep.
What was the next match? Was that the tag match or
No, you are forgetting. It was your guy, Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze,
Apollo? That's Apollo
versus
Crews, right? Yeah,
my guy, Apollo Crews, the Apollo Nation.
Mr. Cruz. Did you enjoy my photo I sent you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's very proud of Apollo Crews. But
No, but this was a good match.
I enjoyed it. Now, it's not an issue per se.
Okay.
I would like to seen Tyler Breeze win.
No.
No, but hear me out though. I know they building out Apollo Crews, but
Yes.
win by like count out or dirty win. I know how I feel about the wins, but I remember I was like Tyler Breeze gonna lose because he won 2 matches back to back, so he gonna lose. But if they would have made him win like base cheat like count out or like DQ or something like that.
Roll up and hold him
Roll
as
up,
tight
yeah, something
or
like
got his
that.
feet in the ropes or something
Right,
like
right.
that.
Because the reason I say this is because I want to see more from them too. Like this is part. I watched the other NXT specials too, but
Mhm.
this is the one I see besides Sasha and versus Bayley. Now in NXT Brooklyn, I want to see them again. But besides that, this is the only NXT I remember so far this year. Oh, I want to see more of this and more of that. Like I want to see more of Dana Brooks versus Asha. I want to see more Tyler Breeze versus
Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. I want to see more of that. That's why I was like he should have won like dirty clean, I guess, whatever.
Well,
But I'm
we
happy
thought,
Apollo won, so they might have another match there.
yeah.
So
Because, but I'll say this: your boy Tyler Breeze has been taking a lot of losses lately.
I know, and I know, it's they need to do they they need to do something with him. I mean,
It's almost like he's become. I mean, I kind of joked about that. He's Dolph Ziggler light, but in a sense, he really is becoming Dolph minus the oversales. But in the sense of where he's almost become like a enhancement type wrestler,
and
where he's there to make the other guy really look good.
I understand they do have people like that, but he shouldn't be one of them people. You know what I mean? Like for me, maybe because I'm a fan, I'm a little biased, but they could do more with him. I don't know what you would do with him on the main roster. They might make him like a joke because you have Fandango and Adam
And
Rose. Like,
put him in a tag team with Dolph Ziggler.
but no,
That's what happened.
probably. I, I mean, but Tyler Breeze had really good match. You know what? He's one of them wrestlers underrated too down
Yeah.
there. He's very underrated. Like,
But well, like I say, he's like Dolph Ziggler in the sense of where he's really good, but for some reason things don't work out the way that their fans expect them to work out in a sense.
and it's sad. Like,
Yeah.
don't make us do hashtag free Tyler Breeze. But man, I'm trying to remember this match. They did some crazy ass moves in this match.
Well, the fact that did Apollo do like a flip or something?
Yeah, like he was outside the ring and he was selling the back. You something
Yeah,
like
and he
that?
flipped. Yeah, and he flipped over him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell? I was like, this man. I was like, Jay was right.
he moved. He moves. He almost moved like Eddie Guerrero.
And it's weird because for his size.
Yeah, dude, that size should not move like that.
God, he.
I mean, it's almost like he's a more agile version of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, because remember I was like, he reminded me of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, he do, but he's more athletic.
Yeah.
And Bobby Lashley is athletic as hell, but he's
Now,
more.
yeah, he's beyond like. Yeah,
So it's crazy, but they had a good match, and if you notice, he used the new finisher.
What was it? I'm trying to remember.
Well, it's like a power bomb type thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the gorilla press
You might have
slam.
heard that show, Jake.
Hey, cut out.
Cause was it you or me? I was like, I don't like that as a finisher.
Yeah, no, yeah, you say you don't like it.
Yeah.
And but I agree with you too because it didn't fit him. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna continue to see this new finisher. I mean, that could have just been for that match because he kind of remember they teased his finisher, but then they did some other stuff and then he finished it off with that power bomb type thing.
Right. And that was I enjoyed the match once again, but okay, I might get mixed up with the matches. But what's the match with close pinfalls? Or I'm thinking of the main event.
Well, both of them had a couple of.
Cause I was just like,
Oh
oh
yeah, that was a few because Tyler Breeze did roll up Apollo Crews.
okay.
I think after he hit him with an enziguri, he rolled him up,
Yeah.
and then Apollo kicked out. And then Apollo had him beat for a second, and he kicked out. So
Okay. Cause I know the main event was just woof. But anyway, woof in a good way. But excellent match, loved it. Would like to see more. No complaints. We're not complaining tonight.
Nope.
No complaints. Enjoy it. Kudos to people who actually booked this match.
Well, I might have one complaint.
Oh gosh,
just one, and you probably will agree with this complaint.
maybe. What is it?
Okay. No, we'll talk about when we get.
I maybe just pause. I'm like, what is it? I'm like waiting.
No, we'll get there because it involves the main event. That's why.
Are you talking about?
No.
Does it start with a B?
No.
Does it start with a B? Let's say does it start with a B?
No.
Okay, I bet. Okay. Anyway, okay. Damn. Now you want me to talk about now? Okay. All right. Focus.
So I mean I know the next match is the Dusty Finals, but just one quick thing before we get it because I'm kind of going in order of some stuff that happened on the show. Did you see who they put the camera on in the audience?
Adami. Adami. Oh my God. Atami. Adeo Atami.
And Funaki.
Oh yeah. I was like, yeah, Funaki. I ain't seen him in years. Like, yeah. My memories of him.
But that's not who I was talking about.
Hold on. Was there somebody else in the crowd?
Yes, it was.
Kevin Nash.
The one and only.
Kevin Nash. The one.
Looking very Santa Claus-ish. White beard and white hair.
Yeah. I have a little grudge against Kevin Nash because what Jay told me when he blamed Giant for a move that he put on him. But anyway,
you still gotta find that on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll send it to you.
Okay, no, I saw the match, but I never.
No. I'm talking about the interview where Nash. Yeah.
Okay, that was. No, we're not spoiling the night. We gotta say that for Raw. We spoiling stuff on Raw. You made mad on Raw, not tonight. No, we are excited about this show.
Yes.
What else you say is the order? So what else happened after that? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you enjoy the commentary?
Commentary?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I mean, you had
isn't it
Michael Cole Jr.,
His name is
Brennan.
Oh, okay.
Rich Brennan, Michael Cole Jr., Tony Schiavone, whichever one you want to go with. That's and of course your guy.
Gosh, Corey Grace.
Yep.
I like Corey Grace. Yeah.
He wasn't as annoying.
In the main event, though, he had me down laughing, but he was like,
yeah, he said some ridiculous stuff then, but he wasn't. There was no Eva Marie or the move that Michael P.S. Hayes made famous type lines.
You're not gonna let that go, huh?
No, I'm not gonna let that go.
But real quick to the main event, this was real quick. He was like, I'm not gonna say what the part she did, but she was like, well, you remember what she did, but he was like, the crowd was like, oh, and he was like, well, like a boss. I was dying laughing, but anyway.
Agreed.
Okay, I can't wait to get there. I'm like pumped up for this podcast. I'm pumped up now. I was tired now. I'm pumped up, Jay. I'm pumping up. No Star Wars though. But anyway,
The Dusty Rhodes Classic Finals between Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin and the War Machine Rhino.
I'm mad you was like hype like this and then went down like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this because okay, I I because I picked in a sense I picked this match in a sense, even though like I said I did pick Jason Jordan and Gable to be in the final, but in a stupid way I did kind of hedge my bet on the match, and so technically I did pick this finals, but there should have been at least one true tag team in the finals.
That's why I put Jason Gable in. I'm sorry, I'm drinking in your ear. I'm sorry.
No, you all right. No, but there should have been, and there was kind of a little backlash in regards to that on Twitter too. It's like, okay, here you got a tag team tournament, but there's no real tag team in the finals. I mean, the fact that Arn Anderson 2.0 and his partner was fighting Samoa Joe and Finn Balor, that was a guarantee that Finn Balor and Joe was gonna win. But like I said, the reason why I couldn't pick Gable and Jordan versus Rhino and Corbin is because you had a true tag team, and it was like, okay, that Corbin and Rhino was basically gonna make them look good, and they were gonna win, and then they would have fought Joe and Finn Balor. But we get two makeshift tag teams in the finals, and it was, I don't know, maybe because of the fact like we both agreed that the second tag team match was the best of the three tag teams. I mean, it was a good match, but it wasn't great, you know.
Yeah, it was. And, I just thought of something. What if they made Finn Balor and Samoa Joe win because they wanted baby faces to win the tournament?
So let Jason Jordan and Gable win, since they were the baby faces of that crowd.
True, but
Cause they could have changed that. They could have changed it. They didn't have to. I mean, there's been stuff like that in the past where stuff have changed in the middle of a show.
oh no, definitely. But I think they wanted heel. I mean, they wanted Rhino and them to go to the finals. I don't know. I mean, I preferred Jason Joe. I mean, we both preferred them, but I think they just wanted Joe. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I mean, because like, just think about it. Even with Finn Balor, quote unquote, hurt, think of what we saw Jordan and Gable do against Corbin and Rhino. Just imagine if it was you got Joe, Balor, Jordan, Gable, and then they working in the ring together. Just imagine what that would have been.
That would have been. That I would have really enjoyed that. It just. I'm stuttering. I'm sorry, but I really would have enjoyed that. But they just went with Rhino. Nothing against Rhino at all.
No, it's not. No, it's nothing against them. It's just it was kind of lackluster in a sense.
Yeah, I remember I was telling you that they shouldn't remember I was like they should just have one match on the card. It just give them a long period of time. Just minutes on the show. Like a long period of match basically.
Yeah.
And they could have did that.
Kind of like the U.S. title / heavyweight championship match, like how it just kind of all ran together.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much, yeah. But I didn't. The match. I mean, the match was good, but like you said, the second one just stole the shows far as the tag matches go.
And kind of one last thing. I think everybody was kind of anticipating a certain turn.
Yes,
happen.
we was, and then I told you I realized I was like, nah, it ain't happened tonight.
Yeah, so I think that was more of what people were expecting. So maybe that's why they kind of went, because with Corbin and Rhino winning, I think they kind of made like, okay, well, he's definitely gonna turn now because we gonna see this match, and nobody wanted to see that match. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a good match, and then of course Finn Balor and Samoa Joe win. Um, I forgot to mention one thing. When they went to the commentary, I forgot it was either during the second tag team match, or it was for the finals when they was on commentary and they was talking about the Dusty Classic, and they was showing all the different pictures of Dusty on the Titantron.
I think that was the second one.
And then when they was like, okay, and you heard Dusty voice like, okay, let's get to
Oh,
it.
that creeped me out in a way.
For a second, I was like,
What the hell?
it was almost like you was expecting Dusty to come walking out on the stage.
Yeah, it creeped me out in a way like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? It was like, huh? I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're
Yeah.
trying to do. Yeah, it was the second match for the Yeah, it was a little creepy to me. Just a little bit. That's like when Eddie Guerrero music hit, when, after he died, and the whole thing with Randy on, God,
Yeah.
what the hell they was thinking. But it creeped me out in a way. It was just like, ooh.
Yeah, I was like, it almost, yeah, it's like chills kind of went over. It's like, is he here? It was almost like, what the hell? What? Oh, yeah, but yeah. So afterwards, I thought for the ceremony, I thought Cody Rhodes gave a very good speech.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Did you see he kept trying to hold his wife's hand? He was like, "Yeah, come over here."
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, this is my chick."
But I was surprised that Dustin didn't say anything. I was a little surprised by that.
Maybe he was, maybe he was just like he was. I don't know. Yeah, but maybe he was just more like, Cody, you just talking, because he was over there by his mother. You know what I mean? So I don't.
Yeah, his mother and his sister.
Yeah, so I guess he was more like he probably didn't want to talk, and he probably was, emotional maybe. I don't know, but unless he just.
Yeah.
Maybe Cody Rhodes probably better at doing that than he probably was in a way, talking like that. So, and then and did you see the crowd got really quiet, like you in church? I was like, that's respect right there. It was, you could have hit a penny, you would have heard a penny drop in that joint.
It was for Dustin.
And that, I mean, at first I was like, the class, I was like, who want to see these bunch of people in the tag team match? But at the end, I was like, it was worth it.
Yeah.
I see what Triple H was doing. I mean, it was a nice tribute to him, and that trophy is big as, that's right, it's big.
Because when you think about it, I mean, like I said, I know this is before your time, and it's even a lot before my time actually too. The fact that in a sense NXT stems from Florida Championship Wrestling, which was Dusty Rhodes' promotion.
Right.
So it's like they kind of carrying on Dusty's legacy, even when he was still alive. They was NXT is carrying on Dusty's his legacy, his promotion of Florida Championship Wrestling in a sense, and they've just taken it to the next level. Even like I say, even when he was still alive. So yeah, I mean the tournament was very good in showing tribute to the man, to the American dream.
Oh, he did it! Yay!
if you will.
He did. He only did it because he in a good mood tonight. Oh.
But I like, even though I'm not a John Wayne fan, but I always like that speech of what.
You scared me for a second, but go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not a John Wayne fan, but I always like that when Dusty would always, when he was like, there's two bad, toughest men, and the other was John Wayne when he always.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Because he was John Wayne fan. So.
It was a good. I mean, it was overall. I enjoyed the tag team, but the second one was just my favorite one. But
yeah, that should have been the finals in a sense.
It should have, because that crowd was lit. I was lit. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, this is a really good match. Like,
but even still, I think people still, even during that ceremony, I think people still was anticipating they were gonna turn on him.
I stopped because I was like, they not gonna do it right now. I stopped.
But it makes sense because that would have been the perfect dusty finish to his tournament.
Yeah, but I like how they went. You know what I think is gonna happen next? I'm predicting in advance. I think they gonna come out next week. They gonna celebrate the end. I think they might end
Yeah,
the show, or maybe Bailey. I don't know, but I'm thinking. Oh, cause Nyla Jackson's is coming next week.
yeah.
So, woo, she's coming. Finally, took her forever, but I'm just thinking somewhere on that show next week they're gonna celebrate, and then he just gonna betray them. To this point, that's what I see now.
Something I read on Twitter. Someone said it well, like when Finn Balor was when they was building it up with his knee injury, they was like, is this gonna be a reenactment of Bret Hart, Owen Hart at Survivor Series '93 when Bret was hurt and he was limping on the rope and Owen kicked his leg from underneath him and turned. And that's when he turned heel.
Oh.
So I was kind of thinking too, like, yeah, maybe they win, and then Joe probably feeling like something, something might have happened during the match or whatnot, and Finn is kind of, and Joe kick his leg from underneath him and start going at him and turn heel on him, but nope, it didn't happen.
Nah. I see why they didn't do it
Yeah,
I see why. I mean, next week I'm expecting it. So,
but
yeah, I'm
but
expecting
but
it.
but one last thing I just mentioned too, I think they didn't do it because it would have took focus off of the main event, similar to the streak being broken took focus away from Daniel Bryan winning the title. So I think they didn't do that too because of that. They didn't, because when we talk about the main event, the whole show was building toward that Iron Woman match.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I started thinking. I was like, because I remember I told you Nathan Newman from As in the Ring, he was like the card wasn't really good. And I remember and I don't know if I said off the show, I was like, I started to think about, I was like, I probably said on the show, I see why they did it this way. It's
Yeah,
the focus is for them, and I was
yeah,
like,
cause
oh, you're right, Jay, it's for them.
yeah, cause
That's why
remember,
it's built that way.
remember when we talked about when we were doing, I think we were doing a prediction show, and I said just like WrestleMania 12,
Yeah. Yep.
it was to give all the focus to that Iron Man match, and I think the same thing here. So I guess they didn't want to do no kind of swerves or turns here to take focus away from the main event. It was all building towards that main event.
Yeah. Oh, to go back to the little game real quick.
Hmm.
Did you even get one right? It feel like you got this match right though, right?
Well, I got them all right for, except for, like I said, I take Jason Jordan and Gable losing. I take that as a loss, even though I hedged my bet on that one. I take that as a loss, but I think I picked them all right.
No, 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 no. I'm not
What do
talking
you
about
mean?
the pits. I'm talking about the order.
Oh, the order.
Cause you was right about
What?
the last match. Well, that was before Sasha Banks match
Well,
in the
I got
Apollo
them.
Cruise, huh?
I got them. I got I got them wrong where, because I said Oscar was gonna open, so I got that wrong.
And
I got
Jace.
and I got the tag teams because I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna go single match, tag match, and
Yeah,
then the final.
yeah.
Then Apollo Crews, then the well, no, actually no, I don't remember.
No, no, because no, I'm looking at it. You had Dana Brooks match first, Jason
Yeah.
Jordan match second, Finn Balor match third, and you had Apollo Crews. So you got Apollo Crews in the last match right, and then Sasha
Okay.
Banks in there. So you got 3 out of 6. That's not bad.
Well,
They just
well,
flipped. They just flipped
well,
the other ones.
yeah, they just, because remember I didn't even count Arn Anderson 2.0 match. I didn't I
Oh
didn't
yeah, yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
count that one.
Okay, yeah. So okay, yeah. But
And I don't take the finals because we already knew that was going to be the main event. So I don't put that in there.
okay, okay. But it looked like I was a little right this time. I got one right. I got two right. I'm not including Jay because he always right when it comes to these predictions. Three. Yeah, I got three right. That's because I chose Dana Brooks because I'm just a mark, I guess. I hate using that word, but I guess. But main event.
The main event.
Bank on it.
Yeah.
Bank on it. Bank on it. Wow, it's Before we talk about this match, I did watch when I was at school in the library. Don't judge me, Jay, but I was watching the 24. I mean, is it called W24 NXT? It's something when they go behind the scenes of Brooklyn.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You all know. Just let me know if I'm wrong. But I watched it yesterday before I watched NXT. So, and I was like, wow, they follow Finn and they follow Kevin Owens and they follow the main event Sasha Banks and Bayley, and I'm just like, wow, I like DJ said, I like the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, cause remember we were talking about Total Divas, how he like if he get the glance to see the behind the scenes. Like, I love this episode. I can't wait till you watch it.
Well, I feel like the WWE 24, behind the scenes stuff. I think the way they do them is a lot because it seems more authentic opposed to like a Total Divas, which is a scripted, semi-scripted show. But this is almost it's more, like I say, authentic, and it gives you a true insight into kind of like that ESPN special that they had.
Oh yeah, I felt so bad for Adam Rose.
Yeah, well, if you remember, he became a fan favorite after that.
I know, I know, but it just the process and they show
Because of the fact that that and the fact that he had to change his gimmick from Leo Kruger to Adam Rose, and
yeah, they ain't know what to do with him, and then Michael Hayes hating the
the man who made the moonwalk famous.
Yeah, he from Washington D.C. Lay off him. Yeah, Jay's quiet. That's what happens when I say something like that. But yeah, see, he's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. But
we might have to talk about Michael P.S. Hayes one day.
Yeah, we talk about him. Yeah,
if we talk about tag teams, we might have to talk about him.
Your free bird, rude. Gotcha. But we're not talking about Michael Hayes right now. No.
No.
Main event.
Yep.
You start this one. Because I always start the Divas Talk.
Well, I was going to let you start this one since, you was all hyped. And I kind of started a couple of the others.
Because okay, because I always bounce back and forth. So that's why I was like, you have a structure more than I do. I love the promo. Before they came, I love the promo.
Yeah, the backstory. Yeah. The history, if you will.
Oh my God, they had a backstory, Jay. Holy crap! That's why we watch NXT. But yeah, it was a nice build up. I like how they go in the realism of their characters backstage. I love that for some reason, but some people's like they don't like that. Keep seeing them cry but I was just like, it's different from NXT than Raw. It'd be different. She had a 2-minute match, one of them, and then they'd be a cry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what the fuck you crying for? That's different. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll put it like this: NXT truly is what wrestling. Yes, I said wrestling is what it's about. It's not. I'll put the main roster is like Total Divas, and NXT is WWE 24. Right?
Yes.
So there you go. That's the comparison.
I'm sorry, I got a burp. But yeah, it's I do got a burp for some reason. But you put it that way, I can't even I can't even justify that comment just now.
And plus it had a big fight feel to it. The build up, it had a big fight feel.
Okay, all right. I understand this is two different things, but if you compare this Iron Woman, I know it was the first time ever, but if you compare this to Brock versus the Undertaker SummerSlam, which one would you actually be more into? Like the whole backstory and all that. But which one would you actually pay $50 to see?
Now, it'd probably be Sasha and Bayley.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be something because
it's different.
I say this: if this was Brock Taker circa 2003, no question is.
Oh, there. I'm talking
is
about now.
that.
No.
I know what you meant, but I'm just saying if it was if it was them back then, now I would take that, but because Taker, like I said, he's an angry old man now, and
He kicked you in the boss. He kicked you in
Brock
the
is
boss.
Brock is whatever the hell he's supposed to
He,
be.
I don't,
Because
I don't. Yeah,
like I told you, I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan, but
yeah,
um
we talked about a little bit Brock on our Raw review. Check that out.
yeah,
Check that one out with DJ.
but but Sasha and Bayley, it is more, it's more engaging, which is what a lot of this current WWE, mainly the main roster, what is lacking. There's no connection to the fans. So but this with like I say, the stuff with NXT, it brings the fans in, not just the people that's in the audience, but the people who's watching on TV, because that's where a lot of the disconnect is too. You don't have that connection through the TV, like how it used to be.
True, but do you think because the main roster they have micromanaged so badly up there, it
Yeah.
just they can't the wrestler. I'm not. It's not the talent for majority of the time.
No,
It's
no. Like I said, I don't blame the wrestlers in the ring. I don't blame them at all.
yeah.
Is that that's where we always talk about how the commentary plays a huge part in the viewer at home, and that's with any sport. Not just wrestling, but I mean that's with any sport. If you watch a sport, the commentary has to sell it, and yeah, the what you looking at sells it, but what really hooks it is the commentary. And if the commentary isn't really, drawing you in, you kind of gonna find yourself kind of being pulled out of what you're seeing. But I think the build up promos and then the commentary building up what's going on actually helps draw you in and makes you really, you know, feel what you're looking at.
Definitely, because I was going to sidetrack for a second and say like hockey. It depends who like whoever's on commentary for that particular station. In certain city
Yeah.
they have a certain person, and that person just like I forgot his name down here, but he's always an NBC. Some people don't like him. I can't remember his name right now, but he
Okay.
always in. He remind me. Is a hockey fans listening to this? Hit me up and let me know if I'm wrong. This is my personal opinion. He remind me of a Jim Ross in hockey in a way. This guy, because he like, oh my god, he gonna go. Oh, that was like he remind me of JR in my time.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it just remind. But I understand what you say, engaging with the audience and
I
with the
mean,
main roster, they don't do that. And I was wondering, I understand what you're saying, but the 3 hour thing, it has to be that too. That has to play a major role in this, in my opinion.
okay. Well, I'm gonna say this: the NXT special was 2 hours and 30 minutes,
Yeah.
but it didn't feel like 2 hours and 30 minutes
No, they did not.
because everything is like they hit all of their marks. I mean, I'm someone who's into like TV production and stuff like that,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of I know like with like when they block off segments for everything, they hit all their marks when it came to the segment blocks. You know what I mean? And as we know, watching Raw, they don't do that a lot, especially with now here lately, where it seems like the production is off and they go to commercial at random, and and they come back from commercial at random,
Yeah,
and
it's
and we won't forget the incident that happened. Wait, was it this year? Or was it last year when the match ended during the commercial?
Wait, wait a minute, huh?
The Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton match, it ended during the commercial.
Oh, okay. I think that was last year.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it
Yeah.
was last year. I don't remember this year.
Yeah, so I mean, like stuff like that, and then with the crap that's been going on, like I say, I don't know what they got going on, but as far as the NXT stuff, because it is done at Full Sail, they use actual people that's in the film division up there at Full Sail to work on the for NXT shows. So it's them getting experience of how to do stuff, but at the same time, they got it down to a science of blocking off each segment. Everything keeps moving forward. There's no going off on random, errors and taking, filling up time and this, that, and the other. They don't have to do that. It's like everything just moves smooth.
Right, and I think another reason is because on the in my I don't work there, but it's like with NXT, you have Triple H down there, so he's more engaged. I think on the main roster, they probably like 100 different people tell you what to do, so it's probably more like conflict up there than the more it's more intimate in NXT, like it's more hands on,
Yeah,
and then the main roster is just like boom, it's just like
you
20
got
people
you,
telling you what to do, like go here, go here. You're like what I'm doing.
you got Vince telling you what to do. You got Kevin Dunn. You got Stephanie. You got Triple H. You got Michael Hayes. You got whoever else, telling people what to do.
That dude from that dude who did with the Divas, I forgot his name, but he be on the Divas, letting them know what they gotta do.
Kevin Dunn Jr.
Yeah, I forgot this. Isn't it
Yeah,
Cornell? Yeah, whatever his name is. But
Kevin Dunn Jr.
okay. But him, but stupid
Yeah.
Jay. But yeah, um, thank you, Jay. You actually opened my eyes up actually about how the difference between them in a way more. I
I
understand
mean,
more.
like I said, because I'm so, like I told you, I pay attention to stuff like that. I
Yeah.
mean, I know a lot of people don't, but I do. So
Because when I go to the show itself, I love the production. I look at that camera. I was with someone that was like, "Why you not looking at the match?" I'm like, "That match sucked right now." I'm looking at the production, how the camera's angle is, how the lighting. I was looking at all that. Like I love that. I should have went to school for that, but I didn't. And I was just like, I love that. I forgot who I was with. And they was like, "Why you not paying attention to the match?" And I was just looking at the lighting, how the camera move, and the cameraman, and the comments. I was looking at body language. You know what I mean?
yeah, because all that plays plays into of making a show very good or making it bad.
Right, because when you
That
watch
plays
on
into it.
TV, it's different. You know, what I'm saying
Yeah.
you don't get the. Oh my God, that's a new word. It, it's intimacy of like TV is more like you know how okay that was you, yeah, it was you. Remember like you was telling me about that whole Seth Rollins. It was Seth Rollins and Kane went in the ambulance and they should have kept the
Yeah,
camera off of him and
yeah, because I felt like they I mean it was goofy already. Okay, we already knew what was going to happen. We knew. I mean, they telegraphed that worse than Cena calling his spots. Okay, but I thought it could have been done better if when when they load Kane into the ambulance and they go to drive off, and we see and it's like they lingered on it too long, and when you see the stop, so it's like we shouldn't have saw. I felt like we shouldn't have saw that part. No, I do. I mean, like looking at
somebody
it
was
from
drinking too many Mountain Dews back there.
yeah, probably. But I do. I feel like they shouldn't have stopped. They shouldn't have shown when the ambulance stopped. I think they should have cut back to the ring, had Seth Rollins talking about something, and then cut back to after it already stopped, and you see the back turn red and all that type of stuff. I think that's how they should have did that.
True.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but we're going back to the main event. I'm sorry,
Yes.
y'all. We were just
Yeah, we
making
sidetracked.
we always do that, but this sidetrack was a good example though. It wasn't like our normal Raw review. It was a good example.
Yeah.
Um, the promo was excellent. Sasha Banks came out first, right? Yeah, she came out first. It might
Yeah,
be
yeah,
me.
'cause she's not the champion.
Yeah, I'm not used to that right now. I'm not. I'm still. She's in the boss there, but
You used to the champion coming out first?
no. Yeah, no. Well, I'm used to not Sasha Banks coming out first, but she came out first. No, you know what? We're gonna do that on another show. But I hate when they do that. But she came out first. Did you quote how Lita didn't even clap when she came out there? It was just me. It was I think it was Charlotte out there. Charlotte and Becky Lynch and Stephanie and Lita. Did you see how Lita didn't really clap for Sasha Banks in the beginning? Did you see how they came out? They was more like, yay, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the match has happened. Lita was just like, okay. I mean, I could be wrong. I might be
No,
looking
no.
into
Well, I
it.
wasn't paying attention to that
Yeah,
because I was.
go back to just go back. Just look at how she came out. Just look at Lita. I was like, why is she looking like? Or maybe she was just like, okay, hurry up with the match. I want to see this. Probably, I don't know. But because when Bayley came out, she was clapping. Like she was clapping. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not starting anything. No, KedaNJay's not starting.
Maybe she was playing up that she was supporting the baby face, and so
I didn't even. No, because Stephanie McMahon and them wasn't doing it. They was clapping for both of them.
well, of course,
No,
Becky and Charlotte gonna clap for both,
yeah.
and of course Stephanie gonna clap
Right,
for
but
both.
okay, so you tell me that Lita was still in the gimmick. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe so. I
Okay.
mean, I give her the benefit of the doubt.
Well, she gonna
Right,
she,
right
she
now.
gonna be on the
Right.
credit team, so we'll see how long that. But anyway, yeah, Sasha came out. Crowd was nuts. They, what I'm saying, they was enjoying it, and I pretty much, can tell the fans like this might be her last match down in NXT, so they were just, off the roof. They love her. Bayley came out there. The champ came out there. What did she? Okay, she was like, okay. Is it me that she seemed very nervous? Did you get that feel?
Who, Bayley?
Yeah, like her face. I don't know. She was focused, or she looked a little more nervous than focused to me.
Yeah, especially when they got in the ring
I,
at first.
yeah. Okay, but no, she went to the ramp. I mean, she was going to the ring. Did she hug the little girl?
Yep, Izzy.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about Izzy later.
Yeah, we'll get to
Um,
Izzy. Izzy was the third man.
okay, I might be wrong because my memory is bad, but I think they cut out certain things on the network what Sasha did. I think I could be wrong. Will you go back and check and let me know? Because I was like, I thought Sasha did more showboating. Because when I watched it today, I was like, what happened to? I thought it was something more than this. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But you go back and check that out. But they got in the ring, and what happened first? I'm trying to remember.
Well, first before they even started, the crowd was going crazy for them
Yeah.
when they was doing the introductions and everything.
This is women's wrestling. So I'm like,
Yep. This is women's wrestling. This is awesome. You deserve it. That type of thing.
yeah, and then it looked like they were about to cry right there, like the match was over already. I'm like, it didn't even begin yet.
Sasha was trying to keep that face, but
Yeah,
Bayley was, she was struggling with it a little bit.
yeah, they was nervous. I mean, I won't blame them for being nervous. That's
Yeah,
a
well, of
huge
course. I
opportunity
mean,
for both of them, and
exactly. They put a lot into making the two of them. With them being the first in WWE history to be the first women to main event a show. They put a lot of emphasis on that, and they knew they had to really,
live up to it.
yeah. So
Yeah, and before I know we keep bouncing back, but it was an honor to watch this match in my generation. Like certain people, like different wrestling fans from different age groups, like yourself,
hmm.
you all have that. Name a match that you really enjoyed, real quick. Just name a match, or yeah, name a match. It could be any match that you really really enjoy. You was like, whoa.
I really really enjoy. Um, Bret Hart versus Owen Hart,
And the blue in the
WrestleMania
cage.
10.
Okay, like
No,
this.
no, 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 10, no, 10, 10. That's where
Oh,
that's
10.
their first, yeah, that's their first match when they opened the show,
Oh,
and
okay,
and,
okay.
and Owen beat Bret.
Right. Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw that. Well, I wasn't there, but I
Yeah,
saw it on the
but
network.
you've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the network. Yeah, but for me, when I saw that, I was like, wow, like I get this opportunity to see these two do this. Like they get the opportunity to main event and be the first person, like you said, the first two females in WWE to do this.
Yeah, I mean, you know how they always say you know about history and stuff like
Yeah,
years from now when we go back and watch it. I mean, not when we go back and watch it, but when it's talked about, you'll be like, yeah, I saw that when it happened.
right. And I'm just like, wow. The only issue I had is with the screening because the freaking network kept skipping. Did you get that problem or just me? Because
I had it happen earlier in the show. I had it happen
it
during
was the main event. I was getting pissed, but I think it was a tag team match too with Finn and them.
yeah, it happened there for me, and it happened during Apollo Crews and Tyler Breeze match. So it made me end up being a little bit behind.
Yeah, that's how I really wasn't on Twitter. And then I tweet. I was like, I'm not gonna be on Twitter for this match because my eyes are glued to this
Yeah, I didn't tweet it. I just
Stephen,
I just put the phone down.
but I know I just want to be like, hey, I'm not tweeting. I was like, I'm not tweeting during this match. Like I said that because I really want to focus in this match, and that's what I did. I enjoyed it, but in the beginning, but go back to the beginning was what I was saying was basically they made history, and I have the honor to say I witnessed that. Cause you got people who witnessed Austin won the championship, live or watch on TV, that they witnessed that,
Yeah.
or the
Or
Undertaker
or his
debut.
or Austin's King of the Ring speech.
Right, like you certain people have like they cherish certain moments, and these are one of my moments,
WrestleMania
especially
25, Taker HBK.
yeah, definitely one of my top two moments, that one, and this one is in the top five, so that tells you something. And I had the honor, like I legit was I don't want to say tears, it was happy, not like Reflect J, it was it was just like wow, like when do
No, yeah,
people
like is
when do people get really invest emotional in a match like this? Like, I understand the build that it was just like, wow, we got to see that, and then it's just like, what happened next? You know what I mean? You just like,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Right. So do we have to wait to see them? Because I think Sasha said this before. She would love to face Bayley at WrestleMania, and I'm just like,
Hey, that would be
woof. The only issue I have with that is they probably won't get that much time unless Triple in charge, because they gotta get the Rock and all of them on it. Like they had to. You know how they do a certain
yeah.
they bring on the people back. So it
Yeah, especially if it's
won't
gonna be 4 hours long.
exactly. So it won't give them enough opportunity. 'Cause they gotta get John, Randy, Rock, the Undertaker. I mean, certain guys. I understand they draw the money, but you still need to have certain matches. Like you shouldn't be going to the always going digging up the Undertaker, bring him back on, bring him
Yeah.
back on TV. I mean, you got these young people, but okay, we keep getting on track. Anyway, continue. You were saying something about her face expression, and then I got on about
Yeah, when they actually, because the clock actually started and they kind of circled around, and the crowd was still giving those chants. And I'm like, okay, the match has started, but they haven't started, because
yeah,
I guess they were trying to get them, I guess, the nerves out or whatnot.
yeah,
So then it's like, as they got close to each other and they said something to each other, and then that's when they started.
yeah. It's oof. It was it was really I can't even describe this match. Sorry, I'm over here burping. Um,
I mean, all right, to be honest with you, it put not only the rest of the card match. Well, I mean, I would say we both agree that the second tag team match was really good, but it this match was a true main event. It was the true, it's like, like the boxing. You have your undercard matches, and then you have your main event. This this basically was what NXT Takeover Respect was building up to. Everything else was quote unquote filler, but Bayley versus Sasha Iron Man match was it,
yeah,
and it lived up to
the
it.
height. Yeah, because remember I was saying something like what I say, like just because you have a second match, it don't mean you really can live up the hype. But I was like, I think they could do it, and they did it, and I'm very happy for both of them.
Huh?
Very happy for them. Okay, do you remember? I'm trying to think what. And okay, you said they were standing. They were standing, knocking off the time. The crowd going nuts.
Yeah.
Then
And then,
I don't know. I don't know. This is in the beginning, but then they was they was in a lock or something. Then Bailey went to the rope, to the turnbuckle. Oh, was that Sasha? And one of them, they picked them up, and then they about to hug, and then Sasha like knocked her down or something.
yeah. There was a Bailey to Bailey tease,
Oh, okay.
which
uh,
I gotta mention something about it. You know what? I would love if she put a Scott Steiner variation on that. Like how Steiner used to when he would wrap you up to do the belly to belly when he would wrap you, and then he would like he'll jump and spin you around and then slam you. I would like if she put a variation like did that if she started doing that to it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's different. Yeah, you might see that next week. Well, she's not wrestling next week. Probably a couple weeks she'll wrestle because I doubt she wrestle next week.
I mean, she might come out and give a pro,
Oh
a
yeah,
pro.
yeah, promo. Like you said last time, they don't have to wrestle every week. They could do
No, you
promo.
don't.
Yeah, yeah. So she probably give a promo. But I'm trying to remember. Oh, that road. We just jumping ahead. I'm trying. Do you
Yeah.
remember something in the beginning, but before the first pin?
Yeah. Sasha. Sasha damn near broke her neck / landed on her shoulder real bad.
That wasn't the beginning, was it?
Yeah, it was.
I thought that was okay.
Yeah, it was in the beginning because it was when they kind of started getting into it and they was doing like reversing holes and everything.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what
And
the. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to
and,
think.
and Bailey like arm like the
The,
variation of the Irish whip, but she was like flipping her and she was doing a front flip.
y-
She did the first time and then the second time because she almost landed on her head.
yeah, you're right. I think she kind of did it, and it looked like. Oh yeah. I remember. Okay, I'm
It
sorry.
looked like it, but when they showed it back in slow motion, you can see where
She
she landed on her shoulder.
Yeah, she protect. Okay, yeah, oof. Man, it's like because remember at the NXT Brooklyn, I was like, oh god, I hope she's not injured. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
god.
but this was worse because if you notice, they kind of stopped for a minute.
Yeah, they just like, oh man, like God, it was yeah, it just. I mean, that girl could take bumps, Jay. That Sasha,
Yeah,
I'm a
but
fan, but just overall, if I wasn't a for that girl, take bumps. Like she be bumping city.
yeah, but the thing is, she not a big girl,
I know she's very
so.
petite, so it's like you gotta slow down. I understand you love the sport, but if you keep going high risk, I mean I understand that's her, what she
Well,
does.
this was more of an accident though.
Yeah,
She
I,
because with those because like the first time they did it, she flipped over perfect. It's just the second time it's like she didn't flip all the way.
right, yeah. I mean, in the same time, they still learning. I mean, they gonna go back over these. That's another thing. I know I'm jumping ahead, but remember in the moves in the NXT Brooklyn that match. Did Did you see how they kind of capitalized in this match? Like certain things, like for instance, I'm not jumping ahead. Remember when she went on the top rope? Remember in NXT Brooklyn in what is it called? When Bayley did and she flipped her, almost broke her neck the first
Oh,
time.
I don't know what that move is called, but
Whatever that's called. The second time, Sasha Banks like
it's
landed. She
it's
landed.
like a reverse Frankenstein.
Yeah, whatever that called. I like how.
They're gonna do the same, but they're just gonna put a spin on it.
Well, not opposite. The reason I was saying opposite is the part when Bailey kicked her in the head. That's why I was like
Yeah.
that type of opposite. But how she landed, I was like, I love how they went to A to B. I love that story, and I love how they did that. Kudos to them again. Like kudos, like
Yeah.
wow. I was like, holy crap, they actually did that. And but I'm gonna back up. But the first pin.
Yeah.
Do you remember how that happened? Okay, one like didn't Sasha do something and then her like her body the referee in the corner somehow. He's in the corner and she's in did she
She
break Bailey eyes or something?
she some kind of they was in the corner and the ref jumped in between them, and then Sasha tried to throw no Bailey tried to throw Sasha into the ref, and then stopped, and then they spent it around where Sasha tried to throw Bailey into the ref. They spent it around. Sasha got in front of him and got in his face, put her butt in his face, and then she poked it in the eye. And yeah,
Kevin Owens. But
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I really liked it. That was different. But I thought remember was that you and me? It was like we thought it was gonna go like over 30 minutes, but
Yeah,
that
I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was just gonna be one pinfall, and they was gonna go the whole thing.
yeah, but I like how they did this in a way. I mean, it was different. you could say this is different from the other Iron Man matches I saw personally in a way, but I know this is the first woman, so they said that bar is different.
Yeah.
And the pin and then because basically he had a butt in his face, and then you could tell he just his hands is like in the air, like okay, all right, one,
What do I
two.
do here? What do I do here?
Yeah, I think I saw a picture where they like best friends on something on the road like that. I can't remember. It was on Twitter. I could be wrong. Maybe it's the wrong person I'm thinking of. But they real cool people with each other. And Sasha Banks got the first pin. Kudos to her. And she got that pin 8 minutes and 31 seconds.
Mhm.
And what else happened? What else? I'm trying to remember cause you know the part I want to go to. But I'm trying to remember what else happened before. Bayley got her pin. She did the belly to belly suplex. Yeah, she did that. I'm trying to remember what did she do before that. Did what is a submission move?
Um,
Or was that towards the end? I'm thinking. I think I'm towards the end.
that was toward the end.
Okay, but basically, Bailey got the second fall, and then the it was 1-1. Now, Jay might remember this perfectly clear. What happened when they went outside the ring? Do you remember that part? They went outside
Um,
the ring.
well, they was actually outside the ring a lot.
Okay. Well,
And
the
are we talking about when they was
with the little
uh
girl.
yeah, with Izzy. Izzy, like I say, Izzy was the third man in this match
Right.
because they played that up a lot.
Right.
Which was good because it told the story.
I'm sorry. I'm
But
laughing.
Sasha,
Wait,
after
wait.
because she
What? Don't ruin that part. Go when she slammed her in the freaking
to
Triton.
no that happened after. So
Nah, that was
I was
before.
gonna no I was gonna talk no
Was it?
no I'm
Okay.
talking about when she because because they was in front of the ring for a long period of time when she slammed her to the steps. So that's when she took Izzy a headband.
N- No, I thought that was. I thought she went. Okay, I thought she slammed her in the thing. She came back, took her headband, won the ring, showboat like a motherfucker, and then came back and
Yeah.
did the steps. Okay, all right, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so let's see. She slammed. Cause Bayley got. I mean, them steps was like the fourth man. Cause them steps got a lot of TV time too. Um, but yeah, so she did that. She took Izzy headband. Of course, they put the Izzy over there crying
Did
and
you
stuff.
see the father laughing?
Yeah, he laughing, which totally ruins the whole thing. It should have just been the mom.
It was just like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, the dad.
okay. It's
Yeah, the
okay.
dad ruined it. He ruined it.
It was fine.
You ruined it. You ruined it,
But the
Daniel.
crowd was just like, oh, like I was just like, oh, and the crowd just had me like, what the fuck did she just do? Man, she's the classic heel. Like she's like the best heel right now as far as the divas. NXT, yes, in the main roster, they don't know what to do with her. But I was just like up. It was like up boss, like up boss. Like I was just dying laughing. And you know what I thought about that? I was like, I was like, if that was a man who did that, they would have met, they would have let John Cena beat, had a feud with him, and give a long promo. And Sasha was a dude, he's like, oh, why did you do this to the kid and stuff? But
Well, I could, when Cena was feuding with Kevin Owens, I could have seen Kevin Owens do that to a kid Cena fan.
oh yeah, that'd been awesome.
Take his wristband or something and go in the ring and showboat.
No, take his hat.
Take his hat
Kick
and be like and turn it backwards or something like, hey John.
Kick it like
Something like
you remember Brock Lesnar kicked the John Cena hat? Remember the F5 when he first came back in 2012? And he kicked it. He F5'd him, and somehow he just kicked the hat in the air while
yeah.
picking it up. I was like, okay.
Or when after when Stone Cold kicked the King Crown in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget that. That was so funny.
But back to the back to this wonderful match.
Yes.
That was like one of the pops in the night. And the little girl, she sold it. She was crying. They was like, it's okay. The father was laughing, but you could tell the mothers almost trying to laugh too, cause they know it's not real. Because if that was real, they would have deleted it. But you know, what I'm saying they knew it's wrestling. We know. But it's like, well, some people don't really know that, but so, you know, what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was good to see how Sasha play up to the heel. I know after the show, she probably said, I'm sorry. It gave her something, you know, because it was part of the show. You know,
Yeah.
it like a boss. She did it. I like how the crowd, like you said, always interact with it. They went along with it, and when the part when Bayley, because I thought she took Bayley up there first, hit her on the Triton thing, and came back and did all that. But
I mean, she might have. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm
okay,
getting it out of order or something.
okay,
Maybe.
I don't know. But it was a long match. But
Yeah, because I know they spend a lot of time outside the ring.
right. And then Bailey mess up Sasha hand,
Yep.
a little payback, which was nice to see. You know, her injuring her, and you know, besides her neck. You know, this is the second time. But
Hmm.
just saying, I understand it's an accident. Stuff happens. It's wrestling. We understand it. She now a sauna. God no. But it was it was a little close calls, and I might be an asshole saying this. Did you see like a couple botches? I understand why. In the sense, I understand it was a long match. It was tired. I understand. It was just I I wouldn't
I
call
mean,
them botches. I call it nerve. There you go. I
I don't
call
know. I don't know. I probably have to go back and watch it,
it
but I
was
don't.
it was no. I think it was just one botch, but it wasn't really. I think she was going for a pin, but I think it was in the beginning. I think I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But okay, I'm not gonna call it a botch. Not a. I think it was nerve. I think it was in the beginning or something, like a pin or something. Remember they was doing all the pins and stuff, and I don't know. That's
Yeah.
probably just me being picky. But 100% of the match. But when they went back in the ring, I'm trying to what. Oh no, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. She hit her on the on the Triton, and she came back. She took the little girl boat and showboat. That's when she got the count out win.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the count out win. I was okay. Let me know if I'm wrong. In previous Iron Man matches, they did count outs, right?
Yeah, because I mean, it's the only difference with the Iron Man match is that you have all this time, but it's still but
The
normal rules apply.
Okay,
So if you get counted out, you get counted out.
okay.
If you do something illegal, you get disqualified.
Right, but
Yeah.
it feel like in this match they shouldn't really had a count. You know what I mean? Like it should have been a count out. But I understand why they did it. You know, because Sasha's the heel, play up to that heel role. It was
Well,
completely I understand that part.
yeah. But like I told you, I thought it was gonna go. I wanted the whole thing to play out similar to Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, to where it was only one pinfall and it was just them going the whole length of time.
Yeah,
That's how I thought it was gonna go.
I mean that would have been nice, but I think they wanted to do something. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I think they wanted to do something different, and it was still a good match. I mean, like you said, I would like that too. But maybe the whoever had the second one, I don't know who would that be. Don't know who it would be, but maybe they probably do the second one.
Because Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart was the first Iron Man match in WWE.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it went on, and that was actually because I don't know if you know the backstory behind that. That was Pat Patterson's idea to have it go to full. Well, I think it was Pat Patterson. I remember him talking about it. I can't remember if it was truly his idea or he was just talking about how they came up with the idea that it go the whole hour, and then you get a 5 minute overtime. So actually, it was an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it was only one pin. It was only one pinfall, which came in that overtime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And
and they kind of and you remember Corey Graves kind of mentioned that because
he did.
I think it was either Michael Cole Jr. or Byron Saxton one that said, "Well, what if it ends in a draw?" And he was like, "What in an Iron Man match? There can't be a draw. There has to be a winner."
Yeah. You're right. 'Cause I think I said the same thing. And yeah, it was the commentary was good in that man. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like the
Michael
what's
Cole Jr.
no, God no, Corey Graves. I like him and Byron did good. The other one I just
Right.
blame him out at times.
Tony Schiavone.
Gosh. But yeah, she got counted out. That was 14 minutes and 8 seconds. And then the pinfall, I'm probably going ahead. But Bayley got a pin over Sasha
Yeah. When she caught her with the Bayley to belly.
She did that again, yeah.
Yeah, because she caught out of nowhere. Because it's when Bayley, it's when Sasha thought she was just gonna run away with it, and then Bayley kind of snuck.
Oh
snuck
yeah,
in.
yeah. It was like back. Oh, yeah, it was 3 minutes apart. Yeah. Okay.
So then they was tied at 2-2.
Yeah, 17-20 seconds.
And then around this time is when it got to the. Well, if you remember, well, I'm kind of jumping around now, because when she did that, I'm gonna call it the reverse Frankenstein, and Sasha rolled through it and got back up and ran to it, and then they did some kind of, I forgot exactly what they did, and then Sasha had her in the bank statement, and she once again was kicking her hands and all that stuff.
Man, her IQ in the ring is whew. Man, and Peter of Peter talks wrestling. He said the same thing. Her IQ is phenomenal, and I agree. Like she knows her stuff in the ring. Didn't the I know we jumping around, but didn't this okay? Was it the part when Bayley did something? No, I think she did the belly to belly, and then she rolled up Sasha, and Sasha leg got on the rope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she did off the second rope.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I mean, I like how the commentary was like, oh, no, so, Bayley,
mean,
she used her own, huh?
No, I was agreeing with what you were gonna say. It's not like what happened with Eva Marie when
Oh gosh.
she was supposed to kick out. Well, no, they say that she kicked out, but she actually had a leg on the rope, and they ruined it. And then Corey Graves tried to save that whole thing by saying, "Oh, I didn't see it from this angle."
He did. But I like that how she how that pin went, and Bayley's like, what in the world just happened? She was like, what? And yeah, but that when she stomped on her hand again, like that's
But Bayley got paid back on that too.
oh she's
When she broke out the bank statement, she smashed her fingers into the
man,
mat.
and the crowd was lit, like this crowd was lit. There was like holy crap. I was in the TV at this point at the last 5 I was standing up looking at my TV. The last time I did that was Shawn Michaels versus the Undertaker at the first one, not the second. The second one maybe, I don't know. But in in that one, in the Undertaker versus Triple, that's the only time I stand up the last 5 minutes. I didn't know the last 5 minutes, and just look. Well, the Iron Woman I knew, but that ones I didn't. I'm just standing. I'm just like looking like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Oh.
And she she reversed the debate statement and did this. What the hell was that move?
Oh, it was like some inverted
Man, I
armbar type move.
all the bones in this. I'm sorry, my headphones messing up. All the bones in her damn arm going with the other arm. I'm just like, you know what, Corey Graves, I like his commentary. I know sometimes you don't like his commentary, but when he remember Sasha had the debate statement, she's not like John Cena when he put on a shitty STFU.
Yeah.
She put the base statement on, and then Corey Graves like she can't lock it because Bayley injured her hand early. I like how he put details in there. I like that. Kudos to them. Like kudos to them as well. Well, just him, but Byron Saxon as well. That of them I don't really count. Sorry, that's just me. And I like how they did that in reverse, and then she reversed and she started stomping on her. I wish I'm a Sasha Banks fan, but I wish she would have stopped a little harder. You know what I mean? Like, Well, I mean, I understand you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't really trying to legit cut somebody's fingers out the knuckles, but
No. I'm not talking about like her arm. I'm talking about when she was on her head. Like, you know, I understand she was kicking her, but you could say it was like tap. I wish she just did like one or like I I don't know. That just probably just me. But I like how she did that. Bailey did that, and she tapped out. That's
Yep.
the only thing I didn't like. But it was still good though. It was still good. And when Bailey goes to the main roster, I don't know how her character's gonna be at that point. I could see they could be like you tapped out Sasha. We know she come, and then at this point, I'm jumping ahead. If Sasha win the championship next year from Charlotte, whoever champion, I could see them bringing Bailey up at the WrestleMania and like holy shit moment. And then they do like you tapped out because right now Sasha's like the baby face right now. But you know when she versus Bailey, she's like the heel because she plays that way. I can see something with Sasha.
Yeah, because Sasha always, it character wise, Sasha looks at Bailey as not being on her level.
Exactly. So I could see Bailey coming up after WrestleMania next year. Hey, I'm here and challenge her, for a match. Or, it don't have to be for the championship. Just a match. You get that feel good moment. Holy crap, we're going to see this one more time. And then they might have a couple matches. God, don't put them on SmackDown because no one probably going to watch it. But yeah, the match overall was good, and the end, I was in tears. I was in tears. I was just like, wow. In the whole roster. Oh, I forgot to send you this picture. I think I screenshot. I got to double check.
Okay.
Your man Apollo Crews is out there in the back though. Him
With that smile on his face.
I don't remember I saw a smile, but at this point,
He smiled when Sasha walked up there and kind of went down to her knees and.
that was like I was like I was
But I like the little nod to Japan with the
the flowers. Yeah, that's what
yeah, with the flowers.
Yeah, that was very nice, and how she broke down, and you could tell they was very proud of themselves, and Triple H step. Yeah,
Well. See, that is where my problem comes.
no, let me finish. The reason I say step, I'm really saying Triple H, but I'm gonna say Triple H and Stephanie. I'm
Okay.
because they're one technically. Oh, okay, Triple H, he was very happy for them,
Yes,
and
because
he
those are his girls.
exactly. Okay, we will get to Stephanie in a moment, but it's like she broke down crying, and I was like, wow, like, because some people had a problem with her, like, out of her matches, she cried. But my thing is, she does do that, but she goes back to her character. That last night on Wednesday, because we were recording Thursday, she didn't need to go back to her character. She just needed to be proud, stand up, hey, I did it. It was like her goodbye to NXT. It's like,
Yeah,
finally goodbye. It's like I love you
that was her
all.
sentiment.
I grew here. I didn't have a curtain when I first started. I grew here. Now I'm flopping my wings and I'm going to the main roster. And let's hope they do something with her now. Cause remember I was telling the reason that they not really put her in matches. I know she was in Boston in a match, but it wasn't really. She don't have a storyline because she was dealing with Bailey, working out. They was more focused on
But
that
none of
match.
who on the main roster really has a storyline outside of the whole Bella versus PNCB?
Okay, right, but I was saying like people was like, oh, we don't see Sasha Banks on TV that much. Why they not getting her? Because before she had the match with Bayley, she still had a kind of a storyline the way Team Bad. But when she prepared for the Iron Man match, you saw her on SmackDown. You watched SmackDown more than I did, and it's like you saw, but it wasn't you saw her in matches, but it didn't really mean what I'm saying. It didn't mean nothing because it wasn't a story to it because it's Raw. We know that, but she was preparing for the Iron Woman match. So
Yeah.
now after she's done, hopefully they do something with her. But
Where
back,
do we go from here?
I know, but back to Bailey's in the ring. I like how Triple H came in there, gave her a hug, and the crowd
Yep.
said, "You deserve it." And they dreamed of this since they was 10 years old or 11. One of them was 10 or 11. One of them.
Mhm.
And it was a nice moment. It was very real. If you want to call it the reality era, that match was. That was the reality era right there. Like there you go, Triple H. That's your reality era right there. That whole Iron Woman match right there, right there. Because you remember before that. Because when you watch the special, you're gonna see Bailey. She wrote papers about it, poems and stuff. She had to write about her in class what she wanted to be. She wanted to be a wrestler, and it came true. I'm very
Yeah.
proud of her. I know she's older than me, but I'm very happy for her. And it's like kudos to them too. The crowd was into.
Well, it's kind of like Edge. You know what he wanted when he was a kid. He wanted to be a wrestler, and he always I want to be a wrestler. I want to be a wrestler, and his dream came true.
True, true. And go back to the Stephanie thing.
Yeah. You know. You know. And like I say, everything was fine with the roster coming out and giving them a standing applause celebration. The crowd gave him a. Triple H legit seemed to be proud of what he's built and what these two women did and everything. Stephanie just looks like she's going through the motions in a sense. It don't come across as genuine. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but it just seemed like when they put the camera on Lita, Charlotte, Becky, and Stephanie there in the front row the first time, she just looked like, yeah, I'm just here.
Maybe I I would defend her, but I can't in a way because I was going to say maybe she was going with her heel cursor, but you don't know what she is, and one day is another day. So
But but for this, you're not playing a character.
true.
Like Triple H was not Triple H. He was Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Even though you shouldn't be saying the wrestler's real name, blah blah blah. But we talking about when they break character and they just being who they are. He wasn't being the character Triple H. He was being himself.
He wasn't being the game.
Yeah. I would even say, I mean, 'cause at this point with him and like certain people, there's the real person outside of wrestling. There's the character, and then there's the character inside the character. If that makes sense.
True. True.
But with him, it wasn't. He wasn't the character Triple H. He wasn't the on-screen character Triple H. He was, the man behind NXT.
Yeah.
And their mentor in a sense. That's who he was. So he was proud of what they did. Stephanie was just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm supporting my husband. But I really don't want to be here type of thing. But I'm here. But like I said, that's how it came across to me.
I'm gonna go back and check that out because I'm very. The only reason I wouldn't say because I mean you could be wrong because maybe backstage she cried or whatever, but if you're right, I wouldn't even disagree with you. If you're right, I wouldn't even. I could believe you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I don't know. But it kind of goes back to and it's bad we got to bring this up, but I'm talking about Stephanie. It's like we'll use Monday night, that whole backstage segment with New Day. That seemed very like there was no need for that really.
Maybe they just want to do filler, like you always say, is just filler and
But no. What I mean, what I mean is the way she was with New Day. It seemed more like she was just annoyed and like a legit annoyed. It wasn't character annoyed. It was legit annoyed type of deal. I don't know.
She was mad at her husband that day. I told you that on the Raw review.
Yeah, maybe so.
But the overall, before we wrap this up, I love the show. I give it an A+ now since we went over it.
I give it a double A.
I get double A. No double J. Okay, double A. But I give it an A+. Love the show. Fantastic.
Well, I don't know if you saw what I tweeted right after the match.
What you tweeted?
I said, to quote Jim Ross from WrestleMania 25, it seems like we just witnessed heaven.
Yeah, I did. I think I retweeted it. Yeah, and I said something too. I can't remember what I said because I don't remember. Do you remember what I said? I said something about it was a pleasure to watching these two, something like that. Oh, it was absolutely pleasure to watch the Iron Women's match. Thank you, Sasha and Bayley, for another great moment. NXT Takeover respect. And
And then of course I retweeted that by adding both of them.
oh yeah, I
So
saw that. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. And
now whether they saw it or not, I don't know.
nah, they probably didn't, but it's
You
okay.
never know.
It's
You
cool.
never know.
It's cool.
You never know.
It's cool. Plugs, man, because it's almost 2 hours. Plugs. Plugs. What can they follow you at, Jay?
The good people who listen to our show, you can follow me on Twitter at the J Giles. That is TheJayGiles.
Cool. Go follow me at a yeah, you know it. 1991 is do I have to spell that out? No.
At this
Why?
point,
What? Huh?
no, I was gonna say at this point, do you have to spell it out?
I'm gonna do it one more time
No.
because it's NXT.
One
It's
more time, if you will.
yes. It's it's YEAHU the letter U KNW NOW, sorry, IT1991. Again, yeah, you know it, 1991. That's my personal page. And you could go follow our show as well at Keda in the letter N J Show and an @ sign. And follow us on YouTube. Thank you for everybody who supporting us on YouTube and SoundCloud. We getting viewers, Jay. People from Africa, Switzerland, like thank you all.
What? Africa.
Yes, I think it's one person, but still.
Wow.
And thank you all very much. Follow us on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/KedaNJay, our YouTube page as well. And any last words?
Um,
Peace.
Apollo Crews.
Peace. And you man, I was trying to stop at the 2-minute fuck, you asshole. Peace, y'all. You done? You done?